Guy, we're on you.
Okay,
So
she
you
hears the
have,
concern. Hey?
you have a movement speed of 90 feet.
Yes. As she hears Lady say, "Get me behind me, my love," she just goes,
We return to the adventuring party.
Okay.
Sneak around. Sneak.
Okay, they're coming.
Run away. Run away.
That's the first time I've just had fun with a match in a long time.
I am ready for the recap if you are ready to deliver, good sir.
I'll do my best, because this is a really messy recap, because I wasn't there for half of them. So, previously on Prince of the Apocalypse, episode 43, the group had found Kainen's letter, explaining that he had made a deal with the dragon turtle, and that he still had the possession of the trident. They couldn't trust that they would take the trident off him. So, the group had decided to try and track down Kainen, and Havi managed to roll a very high survival check and found footprints leading towards into the water, some wet footprints, back towards where the hidden room was. The group themselves made it into that little hidden area and surveyed the area and managed to find Kainen sleeping where the chests were. Kainen woke up to their presence and was ready to jump away when they would approach him, but Lady did her mummy, massive, jumpy, squishy thingy and pinned him down, while the group just essentially just assaulted him. Kainen immediately told them to stop and argued with them the purpose of his mission with the tridents and what he should be doing with it. And during the discussion, Phil decided to shark himself and steal the trident and swim off. Harvey had a bit of a talk with him, going, "What the hell are you doing?" Anyway, they came back. But during the heated discussion, Kainen essentially dropped an ultimatum to them, saying, "You either give me the trident and I cooperate, or you take the trident and you're my enemies." The group definitely got very, very hesitant. Harvey's insight told him that he was definitely telling the truth about all this. But Lady was gung-ho to get rid of that trident, knowing that it was something very wrong with it and it had to go no matter what. So, after her persuasion, Harvey and Phil headed out of the room to stash it away somewhere. And that is when a heated battle between Kainen and Lady ensued. Flashing back and forth, knives, blades, everything went back and forth until eventually Lady was able to drop Kainen down to the ground and was very bloodied by the time she was done. When the group returned and saw that everything was all messed up, like what the hell happened, Kainen resisted. So they discussed what to do with the trident, because it seemed that Harvey and Phil were still trying to discuss whether to actually give it back to Kainen after taking it away. I wasn't actually there to know what happened. Anyway, they were discussing whether to hide it, and eventually they decided to tie up Kainen, leave him where he was, almost put him inside of a chest, just stuff him in that. And Harvey made sure to make sure that the knots were very nice and tight on Kainen before they left, and Lady left a note for Kainen specifically, addressed to him. I will read it out, in case the group doesn't know it. The letter read, "Kainen, I leave you this letter to show you the same courtesy you showed us. The others wish to return the trident, but I have taken it upon myself to keep it from you. Though you may find where I've hidden it, I have ensured you will never touch it again. You won't be able to see it from my perspective, but this is for the best. I'm sorry for ever having the thought to give it to you. If I'd only known what it was going to do to your mind, I would have gotten rid of it then and there. I'll find a way to cure whatever illness I have inflicted upon you. I do not and will never view you as my enemy. Until we meet again, Lady." The group, after dropping that letter off, headed back up to where I and Dr. Croaker's petrified bodies remained. They had a discussion and wanted to revive them. Phil knew that he had the ability now to bring them both back at once, but they had to bring them close enough for them to touch both. So Dommy Mommy and Havi did some really high, powerful drags and managed to drag Guy all the way over to the water, where they managed to get Phil into the water to reach both Dr. Croaker and Guy at the same time and bring them back alive again.
Dual casting jutsu. Greater restoration.
Really,
All the players have been summoned to the board, and it's at this very moment that Phil realizes he's been successful in his casting of Greater Restoration. And Guy Pearce and Dr. Croaker return from being purely stoned.
Purely stoned. Stoners.
You have the floor.
Mm-hmm.
I drop Phil in the water.
Wait, who drops who?
I was holding him to steady him
That's right.
so he could reach both.
All right.
Are you guys okay? You're not in battle anymore. You're safe now. Dr. Croaker, can you hear me down there?
He splashes to the surface and pulls out his crossbow and goes, "Oh,
No.
what is he?
No.
What is he?"
We're friends. This is Havi, and this is Guy's mother. She came to help us.
Bird! I swim back quickly from the bird, wherever the bird is. You might want to actually put your characters where you're meant to be.
She's not gonna eat you. It's okay.
I'm like training at the bird, like.
You'd probably give her indigestion anyway.
I assured you, I am quite poisonous.
He's a very good doctor
believe it
too.
worked.
Oh.
Caw?
Oh no! I said "oh" because she said I can't believe it worked, and then Phil just swelled with pride. He finally accomplished it, and he's taking it in for the moment.
Join the bath. All right. Who are you? And who are you? And what happened? Where's Locke?
Javi looks very full on at that question.
She hurt? Is she hurt? Tell me where she is. I'll fix her up. Where is she?
I couldn't save her. I was the only one who survived that battle. His swell just kind of drops, and he droops a bit now in the water.
What do you mean just survived that battle? What happened?
Medusa thing. I took him out, but I couldn't bring back Locke. And it's been a while. It's been a while before I could come back and get you guys fixed.
Mm-hmm.
How many days has it been? 2? Lee?
I'm like,
I've lost all track of time.
7
I have
days.
No idea.
We were. It's probably been about X number of days since that happened.
X number of days.
10 days. No.
It's probably been like nearly 3 weeks.
Yeah, it's been some time.
Yeah, so we catch them up, but definitely do introductions.
Oh no. This is all my fault. Oh no.
No, it's the Medusa
Came here
guy.
because I needed the water and then they came through. What would have happened if I hadn't been in there? Oh. Where's the
Javi extends a wing to Croaker in the water to help get them out. And just says, "It's not your fault. The only people at fault here are the cults."
I appreciate the gesture, but it might sting if I touch you. No.
And Havi sort of retracts their wing a little
myself
bit.
up. I can't believe that's happened. What happened to you, guy? And other guy?
Mrs. Guy.
Mrs. Guy?
Well, that's just good enough. As soon as the stone like peels away, ladies drop Bill back in the water, and she screams out, Freya! And hugs her daughter. There's lots of tears, and Guy sort of like reacts with a monk punch because of the suddenness of it all. Yes, Lee. That is her real name.
Phil's
It's her
not gonna
first name.
forget.
Yes, it's Lady's first name, and that's what she named Guy as the first name. Guy takes Guy as the traveling name to one day gain enough.
Notoriety.
Well, I wouldn't say notoriety, but enough to become famous enough that maybe it will attract the attention of her dad, whose name is Guy, and that he will come to see why there's someone with his name.
Oh, that's precious.
Yes.
We have a new mission, Lee. We have to go find the dad.
Fun fact,
Screw the Colts. Let's go.
Freya translates to lady.
Yes, it does.
Wow.
That's why it's Lady's name.
Full circle.
And they kind of use their middle names to go traveling. Law.
Boy.
Anyway, like,
So hold on. Wait, you said they both use their middle names to go traveling? So it's Freya, Lady Pierce,
Yes.
Lady Pierce? Okay.
Yep.
Check.
Just said differently. So it sounds different. It's like Lady Warrior, right? Something like that, Ash.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, so there's hugs and tears, and Lady sort of like grabs Guy's face and just like sort of stares into it with a smile, and then sort of drops the truth of what's happened. That she's lost Locke. And Redlock.
Oh, jeez. You lost a
but,
friend
yeah.
and a town.
Yeah. And that she's been in stone for some time now. And then... Yeah, so Guy... She lets Guy go, and Guy sort of like looks... Well, Lady takes her over to where Locke is. I don't know how to move at the same time, but... There you go.
I don't know if you're capable, but you might be able to click and
Highlight
drag and sort of do a highlighted circle around both of them.
I don't think we have a select tool for characters. Oh, never mind.
No, I got it, yeah. It's just the basic one. Cool. There. Guy sort
So
of...
in the corner of the room, Lady, Guy, and Dr. Croaker see the rotting body of Locke.
There's a mound of them, last I heard.
Yeah, Havi covered her body with rocks.
I was going to say, I think well, at least the grave of, Locke.
Yeah, the grave of Locke.
There is stones covering a body shape and you smell something pungent.
Just determined to do Log dirty, huh?
He might have true
Oh, I'm
resurrection. You don't know.
I mean, you can always try to find a
Meanwhile,
wish.
I'm just like picking at the maggots, going, "Oh, yum, yum, yum." No,
Oh, the circle of life.
no, I'm definitely not doing that. Circle of life.
No, it's a relatively stagnant place, and there's no odors or anything. Just a rock pile over a body that seems to be lying there. Dr. Croaker guy gets told that this is locked, but there's nothing resembling her in this place.
He was my first patient, and the first one I've lost.
Guy is like drops to her knees, is just devastated. This is the second party member that they've lost. The first being Drongo.
Yeah.
just
That's right.
just a reminder.
Phil would never have met her.
No. Which, well, the letter that Guy sent after Drongo died is why Lady came. So that's important to her. But yeah. She turns to Croaker and is like, I'm glad you're okay. But she's obviously like devastated.
Hey. Glad you're okay too, but at what cost?
Yeah.
So did you guys just come straight down to get us or something? Or something more happened? I heard you said the town's lost?
I think you should probably sit down and we'll catch you up.
Right?
Phil's a shark again. He's already feels bad about his contribution, and so he's letting them explain it while he's in the pool as a shark.
Lady
That was
will
a
go
shark
through-
in the water?
Yes.
Lady will make sure Phil can hear her before she says, but she like sort of crouches by, trying to get his attention.
I mean, he's not like in the bottom hiding. He's kind of in the surface, so he can hear, but he's still
Well,
kind of...
she says, thank you for saving my daughter. It means the world to me. And you can see that she's like actually genuine about it this time.
Oh, if
This
the
time.
shark could blush, you would see him blushing.
Yeah, she's like teary-eyed and happy. But from now on, they move as a unit. Lady follows Guy everywhere. It is like always a step behind her.
Oh, jeez.
This is helicopter
Overprotective
parenting.
much?
Helicopter parenting.
No
boy.
more wire hangers.
Thanks, John
But,
Crawford. Oh man! All right, fill us in.
Yeah, we sit them down and have a very difficult conversation. About losing Redlark and the cults that we've come across and how the tunnels seem to be interconnected to all of the bases. Yeah, full recap, I guess.
Oh, it's an intense recap. Oh,
Good thing you have a fast forward button.
Fast forward.
Bearing a fast forward. Fast forwarding, sir.
Wow, that's a lot of information.
Yeah, the whole Kainen situation. We explained who Noel is and that they're keeping us appraised of what's going on the surface and that there's been tornadoes ripping through everywhere and we seem to be running out of time. So we need to act fast.
So, Dr. Croaker and Guy Pearce, were told that Red Lark was burnt down, and now you've been told that there's tornadoes that have moved through.
Yeah, it's a bit much, guys. Thanks.
And the Feathergale Spire is going to.
Yep.
Oh, we already knew that.
We did? Oh yeah, we climbed up into it, didn't we? Yeah.
Yeah.
I kept thinking it was the other group. Oh,
Other our current
You are
group
the
did go there. We did go there
That's
as
where we
the
got Bruce
new group,
Springsteen.
but it was like a smoldering ruin by then.
so what's the plan now? Are there more cults you have to try and get rid of now?
There's still the fire cult, and they seem to have quite the stronghold in these interconnecting tunnels. We haven't found the air cult yet.
Is it? Well, how do we stop a stronghold of fire cultists? Because that seems like more than we can handle.
Well,
We murder them.
Dr. Croaker kind of flinches back from her.
The lady will follow up with. It's worked for the others. Destroying these cults.
the only
So-
way to
There's only 2 left.
achieve balance is to dismantle these cults.
Is there an easier way than just rushing in and trying to wipe them out? Is there? Can we just drive them out with something, or I don't know, send the armies in or something? I don't know. I don't know what they can do with that, but
Well, we actually didn't fight much of the water cult. Lady says. We kind of
Taking
just
out
took on their leader.
Their leaders seems to work. But we can't seem to locate the fire cult leader.
Phil will get some water in his mouth and splash Javi, but kind of in the back where the trident is to kind of remind that these weapons may have something to do with what they're doing.
He wants to try to kill him.
Feeding frenzy.
wait, that's the trident.
Each of the cult leaders seem to have these powerful weapons, and we believe that they can create devastation orbs, which is what's causing the calamity.
I remember hearing about the devastation orbs.
Well, we've
Didn't know they
seen
could
the
just create
result
more.
of the fire devastation orb leveling Red Lark, and we've seen the water devastation orb.
And you said tornado, so I'm assuming that's the fire. Sorry, the air cultist then.
I would hazard a guess.
Does the orb have to be like in the epicenter of the event?
Well, it appears to be. I know the first one we saw was the water devastation orb, and it was delivered in a chest, and from what we could tell of the fire, it looks like an ignition point that just ripples out.
Well, if they bring out the orbs in a chest or something, do you think the orbs would come close to where the leaders would be coming from? So the leaders will have to make one, and then they bring it out. Is that right?
As far as we can guess.
Is it then better perhaps just to like spy on them and like we wait for our opportunity for them to bring one out and then use it against them? It's like I don't know.
We
could
do
guard
that,
where they
but
could come from.
we just aren't
I don't
sure
know.
where the other leaders are.
I don't know that we have the time.
Well, do we know where the other cultists are? So I think you said so. You know where the fire cultists are. You don't know where
So
the
the
air
fire
cultists are.
cult, we know. So we believe that all of the cult bases are interconnected by these tunnels. We've found the water cult. Obviously, we found the earth cult. We've located the way to get to the fire cult, and we traversed through and came out. But we don't know where the air cult connects, and we don't know where the leaders of the fire cult or the air cult are.
See, do you know? Have you checked the entire like this dungeon area? Have you checked all the corners for it now? Is that why you haven't found them?
No,
They just don't connect
this
yet.
is expansive. There are many areas we've not yet investigated.
Well, all right. Well, let's just say we do eventually come across the well, maybe the Earth cultists, because I see you haven't found them yet. Even if we find them, what do we do? Are we just going to drive our way through them like we did before? Is that like the only option we can really go for?
It's the only option I can think of, but I'm open to suggestion.
They need to be stopped. We need to take their weapons. Well, we need to take the important ones, I feel, and then there's some to give you the rundown. We killed the water cult leader, and then we went to the water cult, and it was destroyed.
Hey, you think it was? Well, then who destroyed the water cult, if not you?
It seemed like the fire cult.
It looks like the fire cult are trying to reign supreme, even though all of the cults seem to be working together in some way to try to cause ruin.
The alliance seems like it's balanced on a blade. If one falls off, the blade falls on them. So, yeah, the leaders really do hold the strength of the cult itself.
And we've only got 2 leaders left.
Is there any kind of magical way of tracking down a particular person?
I'm sure there is, but it's beyond my magical means.
What if we I don't know, we could pretend to be prisoners and brought in, and maybe that's one way to see them, or you drive straight through the door and you just battle them through. We could drive them out with, I don't know, smoke or poison, maybe something along those lines. Like some way to even the field if there's a lot of them. I don't know if we'll be able to take them all on. Well, I know I can't, but you might. But
Well,
it seems like a lot.
the access that we found to the fire cult was through this elevator, I guess. And the access to that had like a bottleneck bridge with quite the drop.
What if? So we went out the south hallway last time we were here. Like on the map. We went out the south hallway that connected to the water cult. What if we go out the west room?
Yeah, because I recall you said you went up a shaft that could fly you up there, and then you left a different way to get out of where the crumbled ruins were, where we fought. I looked at Phil and Guy. We fought there, and that building burnt down. And you said you came out from that spot, so there's two ways in there at least. There's one
Oh,
front and
I
one
see what
behind.
you mean.
I think there's 3.
Do you know
Yeah.
how to get through the third one then? What's the third one?
Well, I'm pretty sure it's from here, from this place.
Yeah, because we never
We
went
just-
that way.
We like in Talespire. I'm clicking the area.
Yeah.
It's visible.
Oh, I see.
Yes, join in.
Everybody!
Yay!
It's like confetti.
Like- Beautiful. All right, cool.
It's beautiful.
I would
What-
say, what if we try going that way, because we know roughly, like based on our the earth cult's position and the water cult's position, and we know where the fire cult entrance is underground. Would it be safe for me to assume, lady, that is, that doorway has a high chance of leading to the fire cult?
You
Mr.
said
DM.
how how high was the shaft? Because you said you went up a shaft, almost like it sounds
It
almost like a
was
chimney or a volcano.
Well, it looked like it, but I think it's partially full of water now, but it was unbelievably long.
And did the shaft have any other floors besides the ones that you started and the one you ended on? Or is it just like one continuous? Because if it's only one, then there's no way to get to that shaft from there. Unless it's a huge staircase or something.
Well,
But
there are
you might be
many
right, there
huge
may be a staircase.
staircases.
Well, perhaps it is just better just to kind of go and map out this place way better. And just go, alright, we'll know every corner. So we know exactly where things are going. And we might come across something that might help us. Or give us a bit of a clue of how we can get rid of these cultists.
Well, firstly, how are you both feeling? Because this has been a lot in a short period of time, considering you've been petrified. There are still dangers in these tunnels. We've come across many
So no
different...
roll necessary. No roll necessary. Dr. Croaker, you notice this call it a landslide, even however you want to describe it.
Mhm.
That wasn't there when you were before you were petrified.
Yes.
That's definitely discovers as new, and you slowly look around and you notice all the different intricacies to the place. Guy, you
Yeah.
as well.
And the spillage of water all here, that's all new.
Quick question: what did you decide was gonna happen to our characters?
You said you wanted to play both?
No, I mean like after coming out of petrification.
Oh, right. I side with you. There's no exhaustion or anything. Failing the saving throw was enough.
Cool.
Mm.
Is it, while we're having this conversation, and from possibly a bit after, is it alright with people if we take a short rest?
Well, that's what I thought we were doing.
Guy was wounded in battle before, and
Well,
So was
couldn't we
Lenny.
say that this was a short rest while we're conversing?
Well, that's what I thought we were doing. That's why I said sit down. You know, we need to
Oh yeah.
update.
Yeah.
I'll allow
Yeah,
it.
I'd agree with that.
yeah. Okay,
up
cool.
to Lee.
Yeah, he gave us a
allow
thumb
it.
up.
Yay!
That's silly.
So I also used most of my abilities in
Mhm.
the fight before, so that's good. Oh shit.
I'll look at Guy and go, do you need me to give you a bit of a patch up as well? I've still got all my equipment.
Yeah, if you don't mind.
Yeah, sure.
What does that mean?
How injured do you look?
I am 75% fine.
Medically speaking, you look about 75% fine. I like that.
Still
All right.
passing.
Well, in that case, yeah. Let me give you a bit of a patch up. So I will do some first aid on you.
Do I need to use my...
I will roll for you.
Oh,
Dr. Croaker gets his gloves on as per usual. Starts getting some of his little poultices and such. 6. That's 6 health. Sorry, yeah, 6 health. You still look injured? I'll keep going.
yeah, a little bit.
Oh, we got 5 health extra.
5.
I'll give you another one.
Okay.
I'll keep going. And another 7.
Awesome.
Mhm.
Alright, that's pretty much... To do any more would not be beneficial, I feel like.
this
alright.
this is not
Oh.
actually in.
I appreciate it, Dr. Croaker.
That's alright. At least I can help someone.
How the fuck did
Yeah.
Lady use 5 hit dice? Jesus Christ.
Question for the DM. Does the short rest start... Will that refresh my... Will this be a proper short rest? It replenishes my first aid? Or will this be like in the middle of it?
This classifies as a short rest. Anything that you can just run a short rest on your character sheet. Anything that regenerates during a short rest is regenerated.
Yeah, all good. Well, I have to manually remember it because it doesn't have like a check thing. So if it's a short rest, then this refreshes. So if Guy still has a couple of hit points left that he wants to fix, I'll just do it right now.
Alright.
Isn't it an extra 6 hits points?
Yeah, that's full now.
There you go.
Thank you.
And during the conversation, he's going to start he's going to start pulling some of his equipment out and start preparing other bandages and stuff like that. And he's actually going to start pouring some extra ingredients, and some are going to, well, considering we're going to go up against stronger things, it seems to be. I'm going to try and make some more sturdier poultices for you. So he starts like soaking some of the bandages in extra chemicals and such, and wrapping them properly, and having them stored away, storing up a whole bunch of other things as well.
Havi watches intently.
Or the Croaker's just like kind of like side eyes for a sec and kind of feels a little uncomfortable. So, I'm not usually this close to birds. So,
Now, this doesn't really happen, but I can picture Dr. Croaker just hearing in the back of his head, "Frog."
Who said that? He's close. All right. Well, all right. So, where were we on the conversation? So yes, that's right. Is it better just to map out this place? Just go from corner to corner, find out what's going on everywhere, and then we'll just know where the pathways lead. Because if you're in a maze that has different exits, you gotta know the whole maze to know where the exits are.
Well, we've mapped out a good section of the tunnels, but I think that searching and mapping is probably our best bet.
Hmm. All right. Well, which direction should we go? I recall kind of that way, and he gestures towards the northeast. Maybe going all there. I know there's a pillar that goes down there. I remember, but I don't know much else.
Northeast, where's that?
Northeast is the actual proper entrance to this place from the
Oh, right.
Earth cultists.
Havi will give a quick rundown of where we've explored and what leads to where. And then we'll suggest that we go to that northwest corridor.
All right. And
Yep.
you know where the south leads? Or the southeast, I guess?
So the
Yes.
south leads to the water, or the water cult, which is in
Right.
ruins now.
Alright. Cults really are tentative with each other, aren't they? If one falls, they take each other. They're kind of parasitic. If it's weak,
When
they'll
there's a struggle
each other
for
out.
power,
Any weakness is weakness. They'll take advantage of it. Alright. So which direction? You're gonna have to lead the way. This place has changed
My-
since I remember it.
my vote is northwest.
No, I
Right.
agree with Harvey.
Which
All
one?
right, I will lead the way.
Lady.
Does the
Do we mean? Yeah, you mean here,
cart
right,
wanna
Ash?
come?
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. I agree. Do we want to take them through that room? Probably not. We'll just get
It's
going.
quite the detour.
Yeah.
What room?
We found
We'll
a safe room.
We'll show you when we get closer to that area. But there's
Alright.
a room that is safe, and it seems to bolster whoever rests in there.
But
All right.
perhaps another time.
Alright. Well, I'll begin following. I'll wait for like Guy and old lady to be there. And Phil? I look
Shut
at
it.
Bill,
water.
come on, we're leaving.
Splash! He lands on the side as a shark and starts trying to flap his way as a shark until he just gives up and reverts back to gnome form. It's like, I like that form. And just sulks and follows everyone.
Oh, good for you. As we're
Going.
walking, sorry, you go first.
Guy was just gonna turn to Phil and say, I'm glad you're okay still. And lady's just like, But yeah, that's it.
Is the trident on the back of Harvey's body?
Yeah.
Dr. Croaker will say, like, is it wise to be carrying that thing around, considering what it did to your friend? Like, is it? I don't know if it's like infectious or something. It doesn't sound good.
It doesn't, but I think it has to do with attuning to the weapon itself and wielding it in battle. I think makes you surrender to its influence. So I think it's safest just to keep it out of the hands of anybody that might fall victim to its curse or whatever it
We've
is.
already had one companion lost to it. We don't need another.
But to answer your question, I carried it for a while, and it really didn't affect me. I just didn't really do much with it.
Oh, okay. Well,
I
that's
don't
good.
want to destroy it just yet because I feel like it may also be something that could help us in fighting the other cults.
No, what is that? What is that?
Havi.
The Croaker immediately goes to try and stealth himself because he's like, whoa.
Wait. 4 massive square columns support the ceiling of this ancient hall. Passages lead out to the northwest and southeast. In the middle of the hall stands a 10-foot statue of a stern dwarf warrior with spiked bulls for hands.
Well, that
Let's just
doesn't
move
sound
around
good.
it.
This doesn't
Um,
look safe at all.
I think that's what we did last time, was skirt the outside and get around it.
No, remember last time we came
If it
across
rained.
this room, we saw it, said nope, and turned around.
Yeah.
Wrecked. The one we went around is the one downstairs. It kind of looks like a horse thing with a crystal in it.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
What happens if we do get into line of sight?
It doesn't
Alright.
Okay. It's
Javi
now, at
says, I don't trust anything down here. Just try and keep your distance from whatever this is, and just
don't have to tell me
stick to
twice,
the
I think it's
walls
huge.
and stick to the walls and let's keep chatter to a minimum for the moment.
Okay.
And
Is
well-
the ceiling really high, or is it just the same height as most of the building of
Same height
the
as
this area?
most.
Okay.
It's about 15 foot high.
Well, Dr. Croaker is gonna like ready a dash action in case it starts heading towards us, and is real quiet, following the group.
yeah, just along the wall.
Hug the wall. Let's go.
Corners. Got it.
do we notice it moving?
It doesn't hide its movements.
Are you friend?
I don't
Its
like.
blank, expressionless face does not respond.
Is it like
fuck it then.
moving as we're
Let's go.
moving, like watching us, or is it just perfectly still?
No, it's watching.
Oh,
Like it's tracking your movement.
Okay.
hi, we're just passing through. You need a drink or something?
Kill mode activated. Chatter. Said keep chatter to a minimum.
Oh, right. Sorry, I was trying to be friendly. Maybe it needs a friend. You don't know.
If it's fine without us talking to it, just don't talk to it.
All right. Sorry for talking to you. Bye. If you need anything, let us know.
Shut up.
Sorry. Oh.
Okay, so you guys continue traveling down a corridor, and it continues for a little while. And there's some steps which traverse, and you make your way down. Go through. It's not that many steps, but you get through it. And can I get a perception, please?
From everybody?
From everybody?
Sure.
Oh. Ooh, it's good.
15.
Lady has a 7.
I rolled a 7.
3.
18.
Guy has an unnatural 20.
Ooh.
Okay, so
Goodness.
those that scored 18 or higher,
Yeah.
you hear the footsteps of some creatures and a little bit of chattering. Can't necessarily make out what's being said. It doesn't. You're not sure if it's common, but you definitely hear.
Guy will raise her hand and just be like,
Shh. Phil will do it at the same time.
lady gets her mole. She's staring daggers at Phil.
Alrighty.
Something's coming. Or walking. I don't know which.
With
Here too.
Does it sound like it's
Find out where
approaching,
they are.
going farther away?
Sounds like it's
Yeah,
in
will
the
show us.
neighboring room.
Oh. So point in the direction that it sounds like it's coming from. Just so everyone's on the same page.
Well, I'm the one who rolled the highest perception, so I'm the one pointing.
I had 18, so I got to see it too.
That's true. Well, sense it in this case, yes.
Well, I guess let's proceed stealthily.
She said it
if
out
at all
loud.
possible.
I guess we're gonna be quiet now. Quiet now. Quiet now.
So, Lee, we shall
Montelli.
proceed stealthily.
Okay. You proceed stealthily as I
Cannot
summon
see
the
where we are
players
yet.
to the board.
Yay! There we go.
If you click on your icons, you should be able to click directly on your character.
Ah, oh.
Precarious.
Oh,
Oh.
God.
Oh, really? You're already this
Well-
high? Damn, son.
Oh, my God. Wait, I thought we
Wait,
went downstairs.
Okay.
That's
This
just the floor. Ignore that.
downstairs is the, like, that cavern bit where we killed the water cult leader, right? All of these things are just like one floor below the surface level.
Mm. Well, to be fair, when we go
jeez.
downstairs, we go down that really big column, that towering column that goes all the way down. That's probably why there's such a long way down. Way higher than we thought.
Like,
Well,
so like,
I guess if nothing else, we know this way leads to outside.
your markers mean nothing.
Goggles do nothing.
Yeah, it is. pretty close, isn't it?
Mm-mm.
We could go outside if we wanted to, or just saying. It's time to kill some
fucking shit
fire
up.
cult. Yeah.
You know what? I'm honestly down for it. Mama's got some new spells. She wants to try.
And
I
Mama's
moved to
got her
there.
daughter back, so they want to try.
Is the sounds getting
Who's
closer?
going? Who's moved up to the edge?
Guy and lady. Well, guy. Lady's behind guy.
Harvey will be close behind.
Who's on first?
What's on second?
That's a
Probably
genuine
Guy.
question.
Well,
Oh, Guy's going first because lady's behind him.
Yes. Unless Harvey was ahead, because I think Harvey was ahead a bit.
Was Javi ahead?
So
Harvey was leading
down
the
before
way,
was, yeah.
but I mean, since Harvey failed the perception check, it would make sense for whoever succeeded on it to have moved ahead to be like, "Oh, I hear something."
Or
So,
Harvey doesn't hear it and moves around the corner.
Yeah,
that
also
too.
true.
That's why we said shh, so we could alert Javi and everyone else.
But it was
We
too
definitely did
late.
say a few times we heard stuff.
Yes. So Javi would know.
Yes.
Well, in that case, yeah.
Either way, Harvey's moving stealthily as possible.
Yeah. I think we'll,
Can I please get a stealth check from Guy, Lady, and Dr. Croaker?
Yeah.
Ooh. My stealth ain't great. Sorry, folks.
Oh,
It's all over from here. Oh my god.
It's a good roll.
Lee, is Guy in the campaign?
Yes.
Oh, fuck. Oh, so I can see the game log. Cool. Alright, so then you know that Lady rolled a 27.
Yep.
I mean, no, Guy rolled a 27 and Lady rolled a natural 1.
Jesus.
And I rolled a 21.
Okay. Everybody sees. So it's got a lady that grew it up.
That one, yep.
Okay.
She's just lovingly staring at her daughter's back. She's so proud of her. Like, she's been smiling the whole time. Her giddiness is through the roof, and she's not paying attention.
So this partially collapsed chamber is L-shaped. Floor is covered in shards of rock and bone. 5-foot wall separates two halves of the roof. As you creep along this wall, Lady steps into the rib cage of a skeleton, crushing it in, making a tremendously drastic noise. As that noise is made, all of a sudden, Boulder comes towards Guy at reckless speed. I need everybody to roll initiative.
Freya, look out!
No, it's
What?
more like a mother.
You mother.
And she's just like sort of sheepishly grins, like, oh, I'm sorry.
Got 23 on initiative.
Got a dirty 20 on initiative.
Guy also got dirty 20. Lady has an 18.
Okay, so sorry. I will call out and get people to tell me. Dr. Croaker, what was it?
Ooh, dirty 20.
Guy Pierce.
Dirty 20.
Harvey?
23.
Lady Pierce.
18.
Phil.
I think 6. It rolled with advantage, but I don't know why, so I'm sticking with 6.
6. It is.
Oh, that's weird.
Okay.
Because why not?
Is 22 to hit.
I don't even know what's
Who?
hitting us.
Guy.
Sorry, what's happening?
Who's in the front? Guy.
Yeah.
You take a rock to the face and take 15 points damage.
Jesus.
Elliot?
Question, does she
Freaking
have
hell.
three-quarter cover?
It's punishment for failing a stealth roll with a natural 1.
Fair enough.
I know it was Lady Pierce, but this caused a distraction for Guy, who was doing really well.
Mhm.
And this rock has just come hurtling around the corner.
Okay.
And now we start initiative. Havi, we're on you. As you see Guy take a rock to the face.
I didn't have
Um,
a catching missile thing. That would have been great.
I do. But it costs a key point, I
And?
think. Oh, wait, no. Deflect missiles? Is that a missile? Ranged weapon attack.
Ah, crap.
It is. I just did it more as flavor. It's not an actual weapon they've got in the game.
Ah, crap.
This,
But it hit me and I
try.
can reduce the damage.
So you can reduce, you cannot return fire.
Okay. You can
Too
use...
big,
Oh, okay.
Too big for you to.
I'll use my reaction then to do that.
And this is basically a boulder the size of your torso.
Okay.
Yeah, you can catch that, right? Yeah.
Deflect missiles.
oh. Alright, so it's a D10 plus 12, so I'm already in a lot better shape than I was before.
Hmm.
okey-doke.
Why? Why? It couldn't be a 3, I still take 1 point of damage.
Hey, it's better than the rest.
It is true. I was hoping for at least a 3, you know, just to get it to 0, but... it was not to be.
Okay. Javi will move up to where they are and pull out the longbow. Sorry, I've got Hazel gone crazy next to me.
Hmm.
Alright. Javi will pull out the longbow, and as they draw back the arrow, a flash of light sort of comes through their hands into the bow as they cast Conjure Barrage.
Jeez.
Each creature in a 60-foot cone must succeed on a dexterity saving throw of 16.
Oh, okay. Dex saving throw. Ooh. Oh, nat 20.
Nice.
And fail.
That's not nice.
Oh.
So, half ogre B succeed, the others fail.
Alright, so as the arrow is released from the bow, it turns into a cone of identical arrows shooting forward in just this cone of arrows.
It's very Naruto right now.
15.
Shadow clone.
That's 21, and they take half as much on a successful save.
So 10 damage on a successful save.
21 on a fail.
Oops.
And I will then... Actually, I'll stay where I am
In line of sight?
and finish. Yeah, I'll finish my turn there.
Oh. Sorry, I wrote numbers down. Tick. I didn't. Thank you.
It's got googly eyes.
Okay. All of a sudden,
Whole floor shakes, man.
Oh yeah. Oh, jeez, they're bloody big.
you hear a giant roar. This one's going to swing its battle axe for a 19 to hit.
Sorry, 19 to hit me.
Mhm.
That misses.
Yeah, hooray.
It's about to
Dr.
get
Croaker.
worse.
Dr. Croaker, can you-
Sorry, Dr. Croaker, did you just say?
Yes.
Okay. He would like to skitter up the wall here.
Yep.
High is he as he can?
You can get 15. I think the ceilings are 15 feet high. Memory. Let me. Yes, ceilings are 15 feet high.
Okay. All right. And I use that angle to I shoot from there, or do I have to move one forward, like here?
One sec. There we go. You can see him from that angle. He's a big dude.
I would like to paint one of my ammunition. Oh, wait a minute. Let me quickly check something.
If you move
Do I
one
have
closer,
one?
yeah, it's a better.
Okay. In that case, I don't think I can give anything else. Yeah, all right. I will coat one crossbow bolt with some my body slime, and it will fire
Cool.
at him, and probably miss because I have very poor numbers. Only a 15.
You sounded French there. I will fire.
Fire.
hits.
There's a miss. Oh, sick. 15 miss. This hits. All right, cool. 1d6. It has to do. If it's covered in a poison weapon, he has a DC 12 con save.
He rolled an 11.
Excellent.
Hey!
This is good. Start. Reroll that one. So that is 11, 14 damage.
14 damage.
14 damage. One of them was
Nice.
poison
Little bit
damage. They are not poisoned.
Cool.
Stick
Anything
with
else?
clear. So poison damage. Other than that, I believe. Let me just check my bonus actions. No, that should be all I can do.
Guy, we're on you.
Unless do I have some movement left? Sorry.
Yes.
I
Yeah,
will.
10 feet of movement.
I will skirt back.
Cool.
we go.
Guy, we're on you.
Alright, Guy will take a step out. 2 steps out. Yeah. And then, getting into the flow of things, she strikes out with her fist first. And in her
Yep.
other hand, she holds a longsword. So first, let's go to Guy. First is... Also, all of my attacks now count as magical for the purposes of overcoming defense.
Sweet. My first character I played was a monk, then I got to level 16, so I'm a little bit... this is great. Keep going.
This also extends to my Kensei weapons, which is now my longsword and spear and dart. So 19 to hit.
Yep.
For 7 bludgeoning. My AC increases by 2 because
Cool.
I've got my Kensei weapon, and I'm gonna take a slash with the sword for the extra attack.
Go for
Actually, wait, let me make sure I have extra attack. I'm pretty sure monks get it, right?
Yep. Level 5, they get an extra attack. So 2
Okay.
attacks.
Yes, so longsword attack for 25 and single-handed damage. That's so low. 9 slashing.
Cool. Anything else?
Yes, I get a bonus action attack, I believe.
There it is.
Not... when you use the attack, and you can make one arm. I'm just going to make one unarmed strike. I'm not going to use flurry of blows for this.
Cool.
So another unarmed strike is a 19 to hit. And 8 bludgeoning.
You see
that's-
this half ogre go and crash to the floor. And
Oh, he's dead?
Damn, son.
Alright,
I-
so
All in the
1,
arrow.
2, 3, 4. Sees that.
attack opportunity.
Oh no!
Yeah, you're. She'll cop it, but she will move back to here. That's a
Okay.
bit too much.
Whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. Whoa!
24 to hit.
24 hits.
I had to roll a 19 to get that.
No.
That is 8 slashing damage.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I'll just... it was meant to be 2-handed, but that was 1. Doesn't matter. 8 slashings.
Cool.
Okay. 2, 5. Another ogre rushes right into your face. Takes a swing at you. Nat 1 and cleaves its axe directly into the wall and struggles to break free at that point in time. All of a sudden, half ogre C comes. You're blocked away!
We got to move it, move it.
And you can hear again, move! Lady pierced on you.
So Lady hasn't seen Guy take the slash from this guy, but she saw her take the rock. How dare you strike my daughter! not rage.
Damn, son.
And she has the maul in her hands after Phil looked at guy. So, so
Oh.
rage,
God, yo.
reckless. Let's do it.
Reckless abandon this one.
First one's 23 to hit,
Yep.
and that is decent. 16 bludgeoning.
Yep.
Oh, actually, it is still 3. Yes. And is going to attack again with the maul. Bam. Oh, beautiful. Natural 20.
I guess that is.
That's
20.
5d6 now.
Jesus.
Let's hope you do some damage.
Herb.
So 22 plus 5, 27 plus 5 again, 33. No, 32. 35.
Why is it plus 5 again?
Oh, sorry, no, the 5 was already added, wasn't it? So
No.
27,
So
30.
what?
It's
It was-
30.
It was 22 plus 5 plus 2 again. Sorry, 3. So 8 total.
Yeah, so I accidentally counted the plus 5 strength modified twice. So it's 22 plus 5 plus 3. So 30 total.
Cool. You see it. It looks pretty bloody. Has about 2 teeth left in its mouth.
Damn it. I wish I could do
Crunch.
something else. This isn't worthy of
Yeah.
a frenzy, unfortunately. Or is it? They attack Guy.
Oh!
Yeah, frenzy, why not?
It was,
Roll for intent.
Well, for frenzy.
Nah, frenzy. Frenzy. I can't attack on this turn, though. Because my bonus action was to rage.
Next time.
so the die was highlighted as a natural 20, but changed to an 8 instead for a total of 13 to hit. Lady
Hitting lady.
tried, missed.
Oh, wait, which one's this? A rock?
No, it was a javelin.
Okay.
Ogre B comes down the corridor, sees this flying creature at the back, going to attempt to hit it with a flying javelin. 12 to hit.
Swing and a miss.
Phil, it's on you.
Oh man, it is so cool to see. Not cool. I mean, again, things are attacking the party, but he's seeing Dr. Croaker up there doing his thing. He's seeing Guy and Lady, Freya up there, and just Javi's just doing this cool arrow attack, and he's inspired, and he's kind of he feels a little redeemed as he's got kind of a finger gun ready, and as he crosses the corner and looks, he takes aim and he goes, "I'm gonna light you up, sweet cheeks," and he casts Fireball.
Yeah.
5th level.
Ooh.
That is a dexterity
Jesus
saving
Christ.
throw of 16.
Where are you shooting?
Far corner from where he's standing, so that would be.
So going for this corner?
Yeah. How can I do? So.
That's right.
Yeah.
And how many tiles is that?
What is it? 20-foot diameter?
It'll be radius.
20-foot
20
radius.
foot radius means 40-foot diameter.
Okay, well, he's going to try to get it close to them, as close to what he can see as possible.
So
I think, to
you're,
be fair.
I mean, essentially this guy would be blocking your view. So you would be aiming here,
Okay, I can do that.
and that would get every single one of them. And lady and guy would feel the heat on their face.
Perfect.
But that is a dexterity saving throw of 16 for them. Half damage if failed, of course. Oh, and I did roll
Cool. What's the DC?
it. 16.
Okay. Everyone fails.
It's
Awesome.
not much. It's only 35 fire damage.
Still easy damage for everybody.
And then he brings his smoking finger up to his lips and just blows. And that ends his turn.
You said 35.
Yeah, fire.
Cool. Nobody's looking good.
No, we're
Only
looking
one
great.
of them. Javi, we're back to you.
Okie doke.
As you see a couple of them fall in front of you.
Overkill. Kill.
Havi will go for another shot with the bow and another conjure barrage. So that's another dex save of 16.
Where are you aiming?
So it's a 60-foot cone. I need to move up. I can only go there, I guess. I can't get in front of...
You can move through party members. You can't move through enemy.
Okay. So, want to shoot from where Lady is.
You can shoot from here, but you can't shoot from where lady. You can't occupy the same space as somebody.
Yeah. Alright,
15
in
foot
that
high makes
case,
it difficult.
I'll go here. And...
If you click once, then you can move the cone angle too. So just click straight ahead. So for example,
Oh, right.
once you've done your first click, I think it's about 45-degree angle.
So it's a 60-foot cone. And that's 45. I won't get all three.
No.
I'll go for the Ogre A and half Ogre D then.
Going for the D, got it.
Lee.
So yeah, dex save of 16.
No worries.
That's
failed.
19 damage.
19 damage.
Boop.
Cool. Do you have any more movement you want to use?
Now that I'm not in attack of opportunity area, I'll scooch back here. Give
Cool.
Guy and Lady some room to roam.
Dr. Croaker, it's on you.
Dr. Croaker. Alright, I'll do the fun, shall I? Alright, I will creep.
An
Let me steady
Irish
hands.
hermit.
2, 5. So I can see big ogre E. Ogre E.
You
And I do my old fashioned. I cover another bolts, load up. Ah! I have to roll pretty high for this. Is I believe it's a 17. Wait, actions.
Hit.
There we go. 17. Oh, thank God. DC 12.
Dex save.
Yes. Con save.
They succeed.
All right, so only 7 piercing damage. Actually.
7 damage.
Hmm.
Is that it?
And so that's my 5. Was it 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Staying out of the range of big boulders right now. Perfect.
No, it's only
Guy, noticing Lady's like reckless nature, but choosing to ignore it for now, runs in. Goes for Ogre A with a punch to start.
cool.
That's
Roll
the
damage.
wrong character
Roll
sheet.
to hit and damage.
And melee. Any day now. Oof. 15 to hit.
Hits.
Oof.
Good.
My computer's dying. 8 bludgeoning.
It takes a very heavy hit.
He's still standing.
Looks like he has one tooth left.
Wow. Away it
We'll fix
goes
that.
with the long sword. Oh, maybe not. 11 to hit.
That just hits.
Oh, jeez.
Keep one to interrogate.
11 slashing.
You cut it down at the legs and it just falls to a clump.
Okay. Yeah, I got movement up here. And then an unarmed strike is my bonus action.
Go for it.
14 to hit.
Yep.
And oh, tragic. 6 bludgeoning.
Cool.
That's it.
Lady, we're on you.
Brah! Yeah, it's just gonna be 3 hits with the maul.
Go for it.
Reckless. Reckless. Always reckless.
Yes.
You reckless.
First one's 25, which does 14 bludgeoning.
Cool.
Next one is 14.
Yep.
Which does oh god, 11 bludgeoning.
Yep.
And the final one is 18.
Yep.
With beautiful 19 bludgeoning.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
It's looking very hot.
Oh.
Okay, that's all I can do for this turn.
That's
So
all you
that
can
was
do.
with advantage, right?
Yes, that was reckless. So any attacks against Lady is
It swings down with its great club two-handedly and does an unnatural 20.
yes, but Guy is going to take her reaction and attack the ogre.
Sentinel?
Does it get this damage in before Sentinel after that?
It says when the opposing creature makes an attack, so I'd assume that the attack goes through before mine
Yeah.
is made.
I would agree.
Lady takes 16 points of bludgeoning damage.
And I halve that to 8. And I make my attack now.
Cool.
With the longsword. 19 to hit
Yep.
for 11 slashing.
You hear Zod Zod, and it just falls to the floor.
No.
Is
Hell.
deadery, dead dudes. Dead.
Game over.
Fatality.
Once it's down, the rage ends for Lady, and she's hit by exhaustion.
Jesus.
Ready.
Yeah, frenzied.
Mm.
She doesn't like seeing her daughter get hurt. And Guy is concerned about her mother's well-being.
Phil will signal up.
Shall we
We're
continue
good,
on?
Doctor. You can come down now.
Are you sure?
No, I'm Phil, remember?
Ah, yeah.
The coast is
Yeah.
clear.
I'm like patting around the walls. Have a check. Pat, 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 pat.
I remember Dr. Slappy Feet.
Yep. A duck slapping feet. Yep, that's one.
Okay, what are you guys doing?
Shall we continue on?
Are you okay to
Search the
keep going?
bodies. Might be some information in here. Or clues.
Okay, give me an
Or
investigation.
loincloths? I'll be searching the half ogres.
I assist with the big bodies.
As long as you are proficient in investigation, you can.
Not proficient in investigation.
I got 19.
And Phil, what'd you roll?
13.
Okay. Amongst all the bodies, you're able to tell that the rubble has been disturbed recently. And within the rubble, you find a box that is worth a fair amount of gold. It contains another 35 gold, 17 platinum, 4 alexandrites,
Ooh.
a potion of greater healing,
Wow.
and a potion of diminution.
Ooh.
Diminution? D-I-M-I-N-U-T-I.
Diminution.
Diminution.
I didn't know that one.
It is in chat for everyone.
The potion of diminution. Du-du-du-du-du-du.
Nushin.
Makes you small.
Yeah.
Or big.
Or large.
No, big.
Yeah.
It's just small. You gain the
Correct,
reduce
enlarge,
effect.
Reduce.
Understood, yes, you are correct. Sorry, I just read the enlarge, reduce. //
Ah, yes. Damn. So I'd be real tiny if I drank it. Teeny tiny. What if, like, Bill turned into a mouse and then drank it?
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Teeny, teeny, tiny, teeny. Super small.
I like guys making themselves look big on the wall with their shadow. You look like Popeye.
Chody ass arm.
That'd be because ladies there too.
Dr. Croaker wants to collect his crossbow bolts.
Go for it.
Alrighty. Do I roll for anything?
I think I might have in the past. I'm just going to let this one slide for now.
Okay. Get 2 back.
Okay. What are you guys doing?
Checking my arrows. I'm the healer. I just follow the group.
I listen because we just made a lot of noise, and I don't know if we're drawing attention from somewhere else. So he's trying to just make sure nothing is coming at the moment.
Give me a perception check.
Perception.
While he does that, guy and lady will move up to the corner.
As will Havi.
And Dr. Croaker wanted to actually see if those were the guards that imprisoned us the first time.
We killed them.
We did.
It just
Well,
a 9, so not much.
You don't hear anybody.
Okay.
Yeah, when we
They
broke out of
do?
prison, we killed them all.
Okay. Forgot about that part. I thought we just avoided them for a bunch of time.
That was Phil's first memory with you guys.
Alrighty.
Yes, Cat.
It's Bobby
Move on.
talking to Hazel.
Okay.
Oh.
As you get to this passageway here,
Whoa.
Whoa.
It like launched me forward.
niches line both sides of this dark hall. A shadowy form stands within each niche.
This place is unsettling.
I have no memory of this place.
I guess slowly make our way through then.
Hold up. I'm gonna give you a bit of a patch up. I look to guy and lady.
Probably lady more than guy, I think. I don't know. They took minimal damage. It's not like a problem.
Is it alright? You're okay? Keep doing your thing.
Who has a passive perception of 15 or higher?
Havi does.
Phil.
I do.
Lady and guy.
Everyone.
Oh, jeez. Everyone does.
You gotta take proficiency in perception, right? You just gotta.
Yeah.
I don't have proficiency. Oh no, I do have proficiency in
Observant,
perception. Yeah.
probably.
Everybody notices a tripwire within the corridor.
Ooh.
Oh.
Oh. Can I trace to where it activates?
You see it just goes into the wall.
Everybody else see that? Don't move.
You know what we could do? We could set it off and have them come to us, fighting this narrow corridor.
I think
Could,
it
but we
just
don't know how many
shoots
there are.
arrows at us. See those slits up there?
Where?
No.
Aren't there? Didn't you say there were arrow slits on either side? Did I mishear you? Thank you.
Jeez.
But I was asking the DM.
It just says niches line both sides of the dark hall. A
Oh,
shadowy form stands within each niche.
niches.
I
Okay.
reckon it'll
I'm thinking there
breathe
were arrows.
fire at us or something.
Yeah. Sorry, my bad.
No,
Damn.
you're right.
I
It's,
guess we just step over it.
Yeah.
Make
I
sure we.
can try and
avoid-
disarm it if you want.
Well, if we know there's a trap here, it's kind of good if we need a retreat, and we could set it off as they come through if we need to.
Or let them set it off.
True.
They may already
Agreed.
know about it, but if we put something down here, we might be able to trigger it from a distance. Yeah, I don't know. You can get a bit of rope and tether it to it, and then have the length be back where we came from. So if we ran past it, we can pull it for them in case they know where it is. It's
Or
worth a
set up
thought.
a second tripwire that pulls the first tripwire so they don't know about the second tripwire.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Oh.
Well, all right. If that's possible, can I improvise like sewing thread, as in like stitching thread, and see if I can loop it on the floor. Sorry, like put it across the floorway a little further from it, but attach it to the thread. So if it pulls one, it pulls both.
How would you acquire?
That's the thing, because this is like surgical thread.
Would
I mean,
oh. Oh. okay.
Ah.
And how would you suggest you would mount this tripwire so it would set off the secondary tripwire?
The idea would be that if the alright, the idea would be that if there's a gap behind each statue, you can tie the thread to. Sorry,
Or in
do
the
it this way. So
statue.
you have the single length. You loop both sides. You scoop it down like this, like into like a giant U shape, and they go around behind the two statues here. So I'll draw it out.
Let me show you the map where you guys are standing.
Like here's the example. Like if the tripwire's here, and I can tie it. I thread here, go behind the statue, around the other statue, and put one here.
Yeah, there's a
So
problem.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
I'm a sec.
The map box little too big. So you can see where this tripwire is from this. Sorry, you can see where the tripwire is on this section. It's at the end
I
of the
see,
corridor.
okay.
So you can't put a tripwire towards the end of that corridor. You can't put a tripwire on the western side. You can put one on the eastern side. That would work.
Yeah, that's fine. So it just attaches to it. So I put a thread across, and it just ties the other one. So if you pull one, it pulls both.
Cool. Okay. Give me. You are a surgeon, doctor, essentially, so you would be decent with your hand.
Mm-hmm.
Just coming up with.
Decision.
You'd think it would be possible. But
I checked with like Havi as well. It's like Harvey. Oh, I know Locke's not here. Sorry, but what do you think about this idea? And I describe like the thread and how I could line it up. It's like, you can give me a hand with this. I don't want to like pull the thread itself, but I need to make it taut.
I'm good at tying knots.
That's a start.
You glean.
Anyway.
You glean from this that to make sure that the trap is not triggered, it's definitely going to be a one-person job.
Okay.
And
Alright.
you want to attempt this?
I do, but I'll tell the rest of the crew. I'm going to tie this. I'm going to try and set a trap here, but I need you guys out of the corridor
Phil
in
already
case it does go off.
Javi ushers everyone out of the corridor. Give Croaker space.
Let's see if Croaker
Which
dies.
way are we going?
You have to go, well, either west or east. But east is just safer.
You know that
There's something
the
up.
trigger is west.
Correct.
So, for example, the tripwire.
We'll move just beyond the trigger, but not in view of around the corner.
Okay. Careful, careful.
Easy,
Step over the
easy.
tripwire. Eh, the skunts. Good enough.
All right. First off, I'll yeah, okay. I'm gonna try and lay out tripwire on my side and then link it the other side.
Okay. Please give me a sleight of hand check, DC 14.
Okay, come on. Oh,
Can I also tell the party that to quiet?
Everybody's being not everybody. No, nobody's making.
No, I mean like urgency because an enemy approaches. I see them on my screen. I don't know if it's just because Guy made line of sight.
Oh, that's very far in. Yeah, I see. Well, I didn't roll well.
Draw.
Rolled a 9.
Oof.
Good luck.
Oh, I just rolled a
Close
nat
down.
20. It has a plus 10 to hit. I rolled a nat 20.
Ah, okay.
It's 1d12 plus 5, so now it's 2d12.
Oh, jeez.
Reasonable. All of a sudden, this metal axe falls out of the wall and cuts you completely off guard, and you take 19 points slashing damage.
Hang on, sorry.
Mhm.
This is something that was an attack roll?
Yes. It's a trap, though. It's an inanimate object.
Yeah.
Okay. No worries.
So unless you're trying to cancel a nat 20.
Yeah, I was trying.
So, as it says, a spring-loaded great axe disguised to look like part of the southern statue snaps across the hallway and makes an attack against the creature that triggered the trap. Plus 10 to hit, so it was a 30 to hit, and it's 1d12 plus 5 slashing damage on a hit. The clean axe
Goodness.
alerts the guard. I need everybody to.
Assuming you said roll initiative, it cut off.
I need
How much
everybody
damage
to.
did you take?
19.
Not everybody. Just Dr. Croaker took 19 points of damage. Give me a sec while I. The guards are alerted. Alarm! Alarm! Havi, it's on you. Sorry, and I'm not sure I said that.
Oh, sorry. So I don't see anybody coming yet.
You caught sight of guards turning towards you.
Right. Alright, I will flap my wings
The power of flap.
and as I lift into the air a little, I disappear entirely and reappear 30 feet away, thanks to Misty Step.
Ew.
And I will then have plenty of time to get to him. Alright. While I'm in the air, I will take out both of my short swords and I will launch towards Razor Blast A.
Razor Blast.
And I will attack.
Boy, you got in there real quick.
Mm-hmm.
So, first is 18 to hit. Second is also 18 to hit.
Hit.
Okay. Sorry, I have a cat in my arms and I've only got one hand spare. First swipe is maximum 10
And the
damage. And another 10.
Very
Okay,
nice.
I rolled 2 10s to hit and then 2 6s on the damage. And it's plus 4 each
Nice.
one. So, yeah, 20 total.
Cool. Anything else?
So that's my attack, my extra attack. Misty Step is my bonus action. That is all I can do. I think. Yeah, that's all I can do.
Cool. Lady, where are you?
Okay. She says, "Stay behind me, my love," and
5, 10 foot.
yeah, that's sconce. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. And do I have line of sight?
Yes.
B,
you do.
I think I'm just gonna throw a dagger at Razor Blast A, the one Harvey's attacking.
Sure.
So that is a 26 to hit.
Jesus Christ.
And that does 7, because I don't get... Oh, I'm not even raging, so it doesn't matter. That's 7 piercing damage.
Cool. Anything else?
No, that's it.
So, as you both rush these two guards and this fight breaks out, one of the Razor Blasts says, "Imix, defend us!" And the obsidian columns transform into pillars of magma that radiate intense heat and light, making the air shimmer.
Ooh.
Magma.
Lecotuct magma.
So is that casting a spell?
It is the room itself. The 4 columns, they're now glowing red hot magma.
No, the question was, did he cast a spell? Was his words
No.
spell-like?
No.
Oh,
no.
okay.
The columns within the room have turned to magma.
Gotcha.
Kind of like a layer ability.
Yeah, exactly.
Just happens. Yeah.
This one rushes up, sees Havi. He's gonna make Freya attack. Nat 20, 15, 15.
Alright, so Will's Silvery Barb's the nat 20.
Nice.
So I magically distract the triggering creature, turn its momentary uncertainty into encouragement for another creature. That creature is going to be Lady. And you've got to re-roll the d20 and take the lower roll.
Cool. Fails. Rolled an 11.
Yep.
Nice.
Okay.
So, Lady, you've got advantage.
Cool.
Okay, the other Razor Blast takes. Is that you? For 18, unnatural 20, and a nat hit.
So, did you do the damage rolls for the two 15s?
No, I thought they missed.
No, they both hit, sorry.
Oh, okay. Then you take another 2 hits and a nat 20 hit. So you take 5 hits.
Yep.
Guess this is our plan now.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So. You take 7. No, sorry, do you want to give me to give you a total or just each one is
It's the total's fine.
7, 6, 5, 11, 10. That becomes 21 plus 11, 2 plus 39.
Yep. No worries.
No worries. What?
Bill,
It
we're on
happens.
you.
Phil. Oh boy. Well, this is a mess, but let's see. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Wonderful. Freya, I believe in you. You can do it. And he will cast haste on Guy.
What's the range of that spell?
30 feet.
On Guy Pierce? Cool.
Yeah.
Haste on Guy.
Plus
else?
2 to AC. Advantage
Am I?
on dex.
No, don't
Huh?
matter. I was looking at lady.
Oh.
You said lady first and then guy.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
my mistake.
I forgot where guy was.
But plus 2 to AC, advantage on dexterity saving throws, and an additional action on each turn.
Cool.
Cool. Hasted
Yes.
monk. That's great.
Down to my
appreciate
turn.
it.
Dr. Croaker, where are you?
Does the axe retract back into the wall?
No. It's just resting there, triggered.
In me.
No, it sliced you, but it's in the wall now.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Isaiah. Well, never mind. I tried, and I get around it, around the trap
Yep.
instead. 5, 10, 15. Whoa. 20.
I'm
Is
telling
the
you,
hallway
that
to my left?
skunk was evil.
All right. Is the hallway to my left clear at the moment?
Yes.
25. I will hold an action, hold my attack action, and I'll use my crossbow on an enemy if they get within range, and I'll paint the arrow with poison again.
Cool. Guy, we're on you.
Okay,
So
she
you
hears
have
against then. Hey.
You have a movement speed of 90 feet.
Yes. As she hears Lady say, "Get me behind me, my love," she just goes,
Lol, no.
I can't get next to. I can't get next to Harvey, but like, that'll be good enough, right? That's 60 feet, right?
Yeah.
So I've still got another 30. All right. Well, then it's gonna be. If
It's going to be what?
sorry, did I cut out there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Two sword strikes, two long sword strikes on the guy I'm standing in front of. B.
Yep.
That's not an advantage. That's just a regular roll. 19 to hit.
Hits.
Oh, come on, man. It's a D8. I don't need ones. 8 slashing.
Yep.
Second one is natural 1.
Misses.
Yep. Second action. Unarmed strike. For 19 again.
Yep.
That does 8 bludgeoning.
Cool.
And then the extra attack on that one is another longsword. Natural 20.
Damn.
Oh, yes. 2 7s. That's
Nice.
21 slashing.
Oh,
Jeez.
And me, I think it's time. Flurry of blows.
Yes. I think you want to kill him.
wait, before
Jesus
you do
Christ.
that. Before you do that. So it's the second action. You get 2 attacks as a single action because you get an extra attack as part of an action.
Yep.
Then if your second action is another attack, you would get another 2 attacks that round again, and then
Yep.
your bonus.
Yes, I've done that. So I hit
Jeez.
first, missed, hit again, and then crit. So now
Cool.
it's bonus action. So another 2 unarmed strikes coming in. I gotta stop doing advantage. This is. It's only a 12 for the first one.
Misses.
Oh! It hit the nat 20 and rolled to a 8, so 17.
Did that to me. Just hits.
Just hits.
Mm.
Okay. That is 8 bludgeoning. I now have +2 AC as well because of the unarmed strike in my attack.
Cool.
That's it.
So you are next to this burning hot magma pillar.
Mhm.
And its heat's immense. You take 8 points of fire damage.
Cool.
Havi, run you.
Okie doke. I'm just having a look at what I can do. I will attack. Razor Blast A with my short swords.
Yep.
So the first is a nat 20.
Right.
Second is 13 plus 8, so 21.
That hits.
Alright, so for the crit, 5, 11, 15 for the first hit.
Yep.
And 9 for the second hit.
Cool.
Then for my bonus action. Oh, I didn't realize that. I can add my ability modifier to the damage of the second attack when I'm 2-weapon fighting.
Mm-hmm.
So that's +4? I think it already does that. That's alright. Sorry, I'm just trying to read through some stuff. I know I can do something else, but
It's been a long time since we've had a battle.
Mm-hmm.
well, it's been a long time since I've fought melee, so
Yeah.
I know I can do extra attack, but I don't know if that counts as the 2-weapon, like
No.
the attack from each weapon.
Do some searching on that, and we'll move on to Lady Pierce while you research.
Was that the end of your turn?
Yeah.
Okay, so Lady, you take 16 points of fire damage.
For being that.
Next to the magma
Magma.
pillar.
That's guy next to the
That's guy.
column.
Yeah,
The lady or
Lady's
guy
down
takes that
here.
damage.
Havi takes
Oh.
16 points of fire
60.
damage.
Alright.
Guy already took 8 points of fire damage.
Yep. Alright, so lady 1, 2, 3 proudly passes her daughter.
With pride.
Yes, she is very impressed at her. I forget the word, but she's impressed. And lady, with the maul again, will take an attack at advantage because of Havi. Thanks, Havi. And I didn't roll it at advantage, because why would I do that? 23 to hit.
That hit.
Blam. That's 17 bludgeoning for Razor Blast B.
Yep.
And then just take another strike with it. Oh, 27 to hit. For 15 bludgeoning.
Cool.
And that
15
is...
and raise. Yep.
Yep, that is it. That is my turn.
Ooh, I see the columns now.
Okay.
Very
Lady
nice.
takes 15 points of fire damage.
Mm-hmm.
I have found that attack feature, by the way. So I'll do that on my next turn.
Cool. Is there anything else, Lady, or you're done?
No, that's it.
Okay. They're going to take a turn after getting hit wildly by Guy. And they're going to take 3 strikes at Guy. Yeah, it's Havi, Lady, Razor Blast, Phil, Dr. Croaker. Havi, Lady, Razor Blast.
Oh, gotcha. Sorry, go on.
No worries. So, first one was a natural 20 to hit.
Okay.
Then a 24 to hit.
Yep.
And then a 13. Are you including the extra 2 AC
Yes.
from Hank? Cool. Okay,
Oh,
so
no. That's 24. Then my AC is 24 now. I forgot about that.
What's your AC
AC's
without
24?
bonuses?
My natural AC is 20. I do
Okay.
the unarmed strike as part of my attack action. I get +2, and then another +2 for haste. So it's 24.
Cool. So 24
Awesome.
hits, meets beat.
Yeah.
So you
The
get
nat 20's gonna get silvery barbed.
cool.
Appreciate it.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! I just
Another
rolled
20?
another natural 20.
Eh.
Jesus
Ian Funny
Christ.
wins.
That's like 4 nat 20s. This is crazy.
Damn, son.
You take 17, then 7 piercing. So, yeah. On Guy.
Oh shit! That's the lady. Give that back. 24 to Guy.
Razor Blast A is going to take 3 strikes at Havi. Ugh. Gets bewildered and rolls a 10, 8, and 9 to miss. Phil,
Yes.
we're on you. Feet. More than 60 feet. 80 feet.
Yes.
Everything leads you to believe that you're next to the fire cult.
Lava's a clue.
I forgot. Now I'm unmuted. So Phil is going to bring his palms together, and you're going to see like a small ball of like arcane energy start to crackle in between. And he goes, Kame, cold! And he views cold energy into it and sends a sorcerer's blast at, who's that guy? Razor Blast B. That is going to be... No. That is going to... Alright, I'll just roll from here.
I thought I could hold it, but I can't.
Okay.
Jeez.
Nat 20s are out and about today.
Okay, so...
My turn yet?
Sorcerer's Burst, this is a cantrip. So instead of rolling 2d8, I roll 4d8? Or do I roll 2d8 and double the damage?
Roll 48.
Either. Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to clarify. You're asking me to roll 4d8.
Correct.
Okay.
Double your damage die.
Okay. That's important. So this will be cold damage on this guy. First d8 is an 8. Second d8, I'm doing this for a reason. No, I could have just done it all. 8, 3, 5... 8, 3, 5, 1. So 8, 9.
17 damage. 17 total.
Okay. Plus, because I got an 8, it exploded. So I get to roll another 8. And that's a 6.
Cool. 17
24
plus 6.
cold damage.
23 cold damage.
17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 23 cold damage.
So you raise the blast A.
Yes. Sorry that took so long to calculate. I'll know how to roll better next time.
You're
Fine. You can actually, so when it comes to damage, you can right click on stuff and select critical damage and it'll roll automatically for you.
Yeah, you know what? I think that would have...
Is there anything else you wanted to do?
No, he's keeping his distance, just kind of maintaining concentration on the haste and making sure nothing doesn't try to disrupt that.
Cool, Dr. Croaker, we're on you.
Okay, when the battle began, you heard one of the guards yell out something. Does Dr. Croaker recall what he yelled out?
Oh, good question.
Because he's
Give
essentially
me
the whole point
an-
is he wants to see if he can pull out the magic word that activates it to deactivate it.
Give me an insight check, DC 10.
Oh, really? Oh, it's a 10. Thank God. Oh no, it's 11. It's 11.
Cool. You remember that one of them shouted out, "Imix, defend us."
Mix defend us.
Correct.
Then I will yell out, Imix cease.
Nothing happens.
Damn it. 5, 10, 15. Did I see Lady... Did I see Lady take damage when she was here with fire damage?
No.
Okay. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Okay. 25 there. I'm going to see if I can try and... 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Is 25 my range on a crossbow? Or is that 20? Crossbow range... 30. Ah, I have range. Okay. I'm going to see if I can try and crossbow Blaze Blast B.
Cool.
I don't think it's high enough. Is a... it's only a 13.
Misses.
Alright. Eyes. Plinks.
I'll be right back.
I see a lot of damage happening over there, don't I? With the,
Yep. Guy, you're on
Okay.
deck. Is there anything else you're doing, Elliot?
Let me just double check. Bonus reaction. No, not yet. Can't do anything yet.
Okay, we're on Guy, who just stepped away from the table. Real quick.
Get him.
Intermission. Dun 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 dun.
Sorry about that. I had my phone going off.
Dun 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 dun. Ah, intermission. Okay, Guy, we're on you.
Yeah. First, Ken's not here, but I wanted to berate his weebdom. He said "kame kame." It's kamehame.
Yeah, it is.
I didn't
You
know.
didn't want to, copyright. He's got to be careful, all right?
He will learn this when he gets back to the replay.
My inner weeb is furious. No.
All right, I twitched as well, but I'm like, you know what? I appreciate it.
I couldn't contain it. There's too much of my personality in Lady. The rage. I'm just kidding. Guy will attack with the longsword twice again. First one, 12.
Misses.
Second, 27.
Hits.
And that does 9 slashing.
He's looking hurt.
Alright, the unarmed strike for the next attack action. 22 to hit.
That hits.
7 bludgeoning.
Cool.
And another longsword strike. 12 again, miss.
Yep.
Bonus action is going to be second wind. For
Cool.
1d10 plus 3. And that is 4
Correct.
total.
Fuck.
That's a 1.
Yeah.
A 1 on the D10.
Who earns?
And that is my turn.
You take 10 points of fire damage to Guy.
God.
Okay, we are at the top of initiative order. So, yeah, this is where we are going to end for tonight. Thank you all for playing.
Like those guys.
Like those guys and subscribe to those guys.
Hit the bell.